Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Division II state finalists. Come on up. Wrestling tonight in the 106-pound final, a junior from Exeter West Greenwich. This year's dual meet record of 17-0. Last year at 106 pounds, he was the 2013 Divisional II state runner-up, Derek Pereschino. His opponent, a freshman with a 23-1 record, first in the Smithfield tournament, first at the North Providence tournament, from Moses Brown, Nick Tevez. In the 113-pound match, a senior with a 16-1 dual meet record last year at 106 pounds was fourth in the Rhode Island State Tournament from Exeter West Greenwich, Joe Ricciuti. His opponent, a freshman, this year's record 27-3, first at the Smithfield Tournament and first in the Northeast Nationals from Moses Brown, Abraham Bloom. In the 120-pound match, a junior with a record this year of 28-1 has placed first in the North Providence Tournament, first in the Warwick Vets George Schmieder Memorial Tournament, and first in the Smithfield Invitational, a career record of 82-12 from Hope High School, Abel Arias. His opponent, a sophomore, a season record of 32-6, placed 8th in the Lowell Holiday Tournament, 5th at the Chelmsford Tournament, and 1st in the Pilgrim Futures. Last year, he was 1st in the Division II sectionals and 5th in the Rhode Island State Tournament at 113 pounds. From Exeter West Greenwich, Blake Stamas. At 126 pounds, a sophomore with a this year record of 20-7, first in the Smithfield Invitational, 3rd in the North Providence, and 5th at Marshfield. From North Smithfield, Patrick Eddy. His opponent, a senior, career record 171-12, first in every tournament he has wrestled this year. Last year he was a state champion at 120 pounds. In the year before that, second in the state at 120 pounds. Undefeated this season from Lincoln, Alex D'Alosio. At 132 pounds, a junior. This year he placed 4th at the Eagles Holiday, 6th at the Ted Peterson Tournament in Long Island, New York. A season record of 27-11 with a career record of 63-33 from Lincoln, Alex Da Silva. His opponent, a junior, season record of 13-0, first in the Smithfield Tournament. Last year he was a runner-up in the state tournament at 126 pounds, but 3rd place in the New England Tournament. Career record 78-3 from Moses Brown, Andrew Howard. At 138 pounds, we have a senior, placed 1st in the South County Tournament, 2nd in the Cumberland Tournament, 2nd in Mount Greylock. Last year was 3rd in the Rhode Island State Tournament at 126 pounds from Pontiac High School, Jay Clark. His opponent, a senior with a record this year of 35-7, first place in the North Bridge Invitational, 2nd in the South County, and 4th at Marshfield. From Tollgate, Max Procopio. In the 145-pound weight class, we have a senior, 1st in the South County, 1st at Marshfield, and 1st in Smithfield. Last year at 138 pounds, he was 2nd in the Rhode Island State Tournament. From Tollgate, Aaron Travers. His opponent, also a senior. First in the Mount Greylock tournament, second at Cumberland, and second at Westerly. Last year, second place in the state in the sectionals and sixth at the Rhode Island States. A career record 145 and 36 from Pontiac, Tyler Norrie. At 152 pounds, first we have a senior, a season record of 36 and 0. Placed first at the Lowell Holiday Tournament. Two-time state champion last year, a New England champion at 145 pounds. Career record 148 and 5 from Exeter West Greenwich, Christian Labrie. His opponent, a senior, first this year in North Providence, first at Mount Hope, and second at the Warwick Vets George Smino Memorial Tournament. Last year, third in the sectional and fourth in the Rhode Island States. A career record of 97 and 11 from Hope High School, Emmanuel Borsay. At 160 pounds, we have a senior with a season record of 34 and 9. Placed first in the South County Invitational and fourth at Smithfield. From Tollgate, Joe Brosnahan. His opponent, a senior, season record 17 and 0. Career record 148 and 9. Last year, a state champion and New England champion from Exeter West Greenwich, Andrew Labrie. At 170 pounds, a senior who placed third in the South County Invitational and last year was second in the Division II sectionals. This year's record, 15 and 2 from Tollgate, Dave Navient. His opponent, also a senior, first at South County, first at Mount Greylock, first at Smithfield. The last two seasons, he's placed fourth in the Rhode Island State Tournament. A career record of 147 and 29 from Pontiac, Josh Norrie. At 182 pounds, a senior, a season record of 14 and 0 and a career of 68 wins. Last year in the Division II sectionals, he took fourth place at 170 pounds from Exeter West Greenwich, Ryan Rickey. His opponent, a senior, first in the Mount Greylock and the outstanding wrestler of that tournament. Last year, the Rhode Island State and Sectional Champion and fourth in New England at 170 pounds. Undefeated this season at 46 and 0 from Narragansett, Michael Gallagher. At 195 pounds, a junior, season record of 36 and 8. He finished first in the South County, second at Northbridge, and second at Smithfield. Last year at 182 pounds, finished second in the Division II states from Tollgate, Eddie Pierce. His opponent, a sophomore from Burrillville, placed third in the Smithfield tournament, has a season record of 13 and 3 from Burrillville, Nicholas Samek. In the 220-pound weight class, we have a senior with a record of 25 and 5. His second place finish at the sectionals last year, second at Vets and Framingham and Smithfield this year. A career record of 101 and 22 from Tolman High School, Daniel Stubbs. His opponent, a senior, undefeated this season with a career record of 132 and 15, and last year's Rhode Island State Champion from Exeter West Greenwich, Carl Neff. In the final bout of the evening at 285 pounds, first a senior with a season record of 20 and 1. Placed first at the Warwick Vets Invitational and third at Mount Hope from Barrington High School, Noah Roby. His opponent, also a senior, with a season record of 40 and 7. First in the North Providence tournament, second at Mount Greylock, and third at the Northbridge tournament. Career record 75 and 21 from Narragansett, Riley Chapman. Good luck to all the wrestlers. We're starting tonight at 106 pounds. Wrestling tonight for the 106-pound final. From Exeter West Greenwich, Derek Persicino. And from Moses Brown, Nick Tevez. It's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pontigansett High School, where this is our coverage of the Division II State Finals. We have our first match tonight. We got Nick Tevez out of Moses Brown and Derek Persicino from Exeter West Greenwich. Looking forward to a good matchup here. Tevez, the green wrestler. No ankle band out there, but it's assumed, as Persicino, the red wrestler from Exeter West Greenwich with the red singlet. Tevez in on a double, able to take Persicino directly to his back. He's got the takedown. He also got at least one swipe. Not sure if he's got a second. Referee's holding two, and he's going to award the near fall now for Tevez as he goes up 4-0 here, 30 seconds into the first period. Again, these wrestlers wrestling for a Division II state title, seeding placement in the Rhode Island State Tournament next weekend. Tevez, a freshman, has had an excellent year so far, 23-1. And Persicino also an excellent year as a junior, undefeated in his dual meets, and last year finished second in the sectionals at this very same tournament. He's looking to improve on that this year. Down 4-0, he's going to have a little bit of work to go. Tevez riding tough on top, looking to secure some sort of a bar arm on one side. He decides to go straight arm, and he takes it over the top. He's looking to create a near fall situation, and the counts are going. The referee's looking there. Persicino's in a tough position at this point, but it doesn't look like there's enough pressure to put him down for a fall. Tevez picks up 3 more and goes up 7-0 with 34 seconds left here in the first period. And Tevez doing a nice job keeping control of hands underneath Persicino. If he's got to get up in any fashion, he needs to adjust that hand control. They head out of bounds, and they'll come back for a restart. 10 seconds left here to go. Let the audience at home know that we have right now a very close team race between Exeter West Greenwich and Narragansett. Exeter West Greenwich has 178 points as far as the team race goes. So this will go a long way for Narragansett if Persicino can't come out on top in this situation. But Exeter West Greenwich is clearly going to have the advantage throughout the remainder of the finals, as they have 7 wrestlers in the finals to Narragansett's 2. And Exeter West Greenwich has more than a few favorites to win their matches. Choice here. Persicino ends up with the choice for the second period. He's gone neutral. Takes a quick shot off the whistle. Tevez with a quick re-attack as Persicino tried to finish with a headlock, but Tevez able to power through it and goes up now 9-0. Again, great control underneath. Good hand control. He's able to take it right over the top. Good Mills half from the opposite side. Pushes him straight over with that good wing half. And Tevez is able to pick up the fall. And the freshman wins the Division II state title, and he'll head in with probably a good favorite to maybe at least make the semis in a tough weight class at 106 next week. We're starting again here and real quickly at 113 pounds. Didn't even have an opportunity to announce the names. We have Joey Retruti from Exeter West Greenwich and Abraham Bloom and Moses Brown. And Bloom picks up a quick takedown. This will be Exeter's second opportunity to try and pad their lead as far as the team score. Not much happening as Bloom is looking to power half. Bloom undersized for a 113-pounder. Probably, up there at that weight because of having Tevez underneath with him. But Bloom also a freshman. Record this year of 27-3. Won the Smithfield Invitational and also placed first at the Northeast Nationals, probably a summer tournament. Ricciuti finished 4th in the state last year at 106 pounds. Again, you see the team scores up there on the board. Exeter West Greenwich with a slim 4-point lead. Any wrestler who wins in any of these bouts actually picks up 6 points just on the win alone. They pick 4 for placing first and 2 for their win in the championship round. So it'll be interesting. Any bonus points that could come any way. So if Narragansett even gets 1 champ, they can overtake Exeter West Greenwich, but that would mean Exeter West Greenwich would have to get blanked in all 7 of their matches. Start here of the second, and we're going with Bloom on the bottom. Ricciuti's got to doing a nice job on top, keeping him in control, looking for hand control. Bloom keeping a very good base, keeping his knees underneath him. He's looking to separate those hands. This is where Bloom might get a little bit overpowered, being undersized for the weight class. He's doing a nice job keeping himself centered and so that Ricciuti can't break him to the mat. But it's going to be very difficult for him to get out with such a strong and experienced wrestler. Here, Coach Dwayne Labrie looking for Ricciuti to open up. Andrew Bloom needs to bump him forward, get him off those knees. He's now got both boots in, and he's got him to his belly. This is where Ricciuti can get real tough on him if he needs to. But he's kind of falling off the side. Bloom did a nice job getting 2 legs underneath one of Ricciuti's. He's looking to get some kind of clearance, but Ricciuti's got great hand control. It's going to be tough for the separation there, but he gets it out, turns the arm over the hip, and picks up the reversal. Bloom goes up 4-0 here a minute into the second period. Bloom riding that inside leg. He's got a nice cross-body ride on. He's trying to get in underneath. He's got an arm. Not much going on in the way of the match. Bloom being tough on top. Ricciuti not really trying to explode out of there in any way and fears that he might get caught with something. Short time as the timer comes out on the mat. We have 10 seconds left here in the period. Again, nothing doing there. Once Bloom got on top, Ricciuti's having a hard time getting out. And now Ricciuti's going to choose neutral as he, was stuck on bottom. Hasn't been able to score there. Bloom holds the 4-0 lead. See now if Bloom is able to keep his gas up. He's looking a little red-faced, but he's in deep on a single again. Ricciuti doing a nice job keeping his head in the mat and that far leg away. If Bloom can attack that far leg, he knocks him to his knees. That could be 2. I think it should be a takedown at that point. And there's the award. Bloom gets the points and will now go up 6-0. They head out of bounds. Now Bloom back in a dominant position of being on top, but Ricciuti hasn't been able to get out. He's going to have to go for broke if he wants to win this match. He's been a little passive, hasn't wanted to try and open up for fears that Bloom might turn him with that leg ride. Again, no first move by Ricciuti. He needs to have a little bit more explosion if he wants to even close the gap. Bloom doing a nice job collapsing that far arm. Now he's reaching for wrist control on the far side, and he's got that boot in, and that's where he's been dangerous. Ricciuti did a nice job clearing it. Now he's trying to get to his feet. He's got to get some kind of separation with his hips, but Bloom doing a really nice job on that tight waist, keeping him close. Reaches up for a claw and is able to break Ricciuti back down to the mat. Now he gets back to that cross-body ride where he was able to ride Ricciuti out for the second period. Again, if nothing improves here, maybe we could see a quick stalemate and get them back to the middle. There it is. Again, Ricciuti, 33 seconds left here in the match, down 6 points. He's going to have some real quick first move to make any kind of clearance. Did a nice job coming. Well, he cleared his arms, but he was looking for a head. He's looking for 5. He's trying to get as big a move as possible, but Bloom doing a nice job keeping himself in good position. 23 seconds left here on the clock. See Bloom looking at it. He can sense it. Moses Brown is going to have their second freshman champion here at the Division II States. It's a good building block for their program. And again, your champion here at the Division II sectional is freshman Abraham Bloom from Moses Brown. Wrestling in the 120-pound final. From Hope High School, Abel Arias. And from Exeter West Greenwich, Blake Stamas. So again, we're through 2 of Exeter West Greenwich's 7 finalists, and they have yet to come up with a win that would probably put the tournament out of reach for Narragansett. For this match, Arias from Hope is going to be the green wrestler. Stamas will be the red wrestler. Arias again from Providence, Rhode Island. Hope High School is his junior. Season record of 28-1 with a career record of 82-12. He's playing his first in 3 separate tournaments this year. Blake Stamas, though, has a little bit more prestige to his record. Only a sophomore. Last year finished first in the Division II sectional and 5th in the Rhode Island State tournament, both at 113 pounds. Both wrestlers really haven't let it go yet. Trying to feel each other out. Good position for both. Stamas with a couple of underhooks, able to drive Arias off the mat. Again, neither wrestler really opened up to a big flurry yet. Expect a couple of them in this match, especially with the speed of both wrestlers. Stamas now in deep on a single leg. He's trying to turn the corner, but Arias able to keep good balance. Brings him back on up to an over-under situation. Good hips by Arias to keep himself from being tipped there. .26 seconds left here in the period. Now Arias in deep on the shot. And Stamas able to jack him back up to his same over-under. Exchange of good shots by both wrestlers, but a good set of defense by both wrestlers as well. Arias now trying to come in with a little knee pick attempt. Short time left here on the clock, and again a knee pick attempt. We could have a throw here at the buzzer, but the time is up. Period ends 0-0. Choice is going to go to Hope first. They're going to go on bottom right away for the start of the second period. Stamas takes his position on top. Good, quick, near-on chop, trying to pull it in. He goes immediately to a crossface. He's got a cradle. He's got it locked up. Arias could be in trouble here. Isn't able to get to his feet. Stamas has got to, but Arias able to break out of it. Comes out over the top. He pops his head out. He could at least maybe have 1, maybe 2, and there's the 1-point escape for Arias. Wow, it looked like Stamas had him in trouble. Had a nice tight cradle, but Arias able to get his arm free from the crossface and come around the back. He's now in on a bear hug, but Stamas steps over the top, still in a scramble. Arias on top, gets a takedown. A couple of swipes, he could be getting near fall. And a full 3-5 count made. Arias is going to go up 6-0 after that exchange. What a good flurry there. Stamus is really going to have to work hard now to come back from this 6-point deficit. Arias, great hips in those situations. He had the bear hug, lost his balance, went to his back. It looked like Stamus was going to have him for the takedown, but he was able to quickly bridge out within the reaction time and put Stamus to his own back. Good ball and chain lift there, trying to claw across to the far wrist. Arias on that ball and chain. Now he's looking for his own cradle. He's got it locked, but it wasn't in good position to do anything with it. Stamus able to break the grip quickly. Now Arias looks to go near side. Stamus is going to face. He breaks that cradle grip. He could be getting his one. He's got to be looking to do that rather than try and stay in on a leg. He's trying to free his head by a drag. I don't know how well that's going to work inside with that lock. And Arias quickly pancakes him to his back. Stamus is in trouble, and Arias picks up the fall. Your champion at 120 pounds from Hope is Abel Arias. Oh, the quick change of rolls there. Stamus was trying to drag out of that front headlock situation, and Arias able to quickly go to that dump, put him right to his back, and pick up the fall. Wrestling at 126 pounds for the championship, from North Smithfield, Patrick Eddy. And from Lincoln, Alex D'Alosio. All right, so 3 up, 3 down for Exeter West Greenwich. That keeps Narragansett alive, but Exeter's still got its powerhouse coming on in both the Breeze and Carl Neff. We're at the 126-pound final now, and we have Alex D'Alosio from Lincoln and Patrick Eddy of North Smithfield. North Smithfield with no team. Eddy, an independent wrestler. And D'Alosio, the heavy favorite, last year's OW in the Rhode Island State Tournament, just an absolute impressive wrestler. Coach Mike Torto of Lincoln has been taking his team all over New England and New York to try and keep improving D'Alosio's standing, to keep his stock growing as he's kind of outgrown the rest of the competition in the state for him. But, you know, just an impressive thing, and it's going to be a wonderful opportunity to see him wrestle in the New Englands this year. He's doing a nice job here controlling Eddy on the mat, up 4-1 with 2 quick takedowns. .45 seconds left here in the period. Eddy, just a sophomore out of North Smithfield, again, an independent wrestler. But he has a tournament win under his belt this year. Placed first in the Smithfield Invitational, and also 2 other places, 3rd in North Providence and 5th at the Marshfield Invitational, which is a holiday tournament, 32-team holiday tournament. So that's an impressive finish for him. Again, D'Alosio, though, the heavy favorite, 44-0 season record, 171-12 for his career. First in all 5 tournaments that he wrestled in this year, as well as being last year's outstanding wrestler of the Rhode Island State Tournament. He's picking up a set of near fall here on that Turk. Not sure if the referee's holding 2 or 3, and he does get a full set of 3. Goes up 9-2, and he's getting more. Looks like he's going to get 2 more as he wasn't able to turn him for the full 5 count. Goes up 11-2 here at the end of the first period. Patrick Eddy's going to take a little bit of blood time. Again, we're here at the Rhode Island Interscholastic League Division II State Wrestling Finals on the 126-pound weight class. Alex D'Alosio and Patrick Eddy. D'Alosio with a comfortable lead of 11-2. Tournament is still not yet finished as far as the team score. Exeter West Greenwich only with a 4-point lead. Exeter has 4 wrestlers left to wrestle in this finals, as Narragansett has 2. Narragansett
has a favorite to win, but Exeter's probably got 3 that will maybe come through. So it's Exeter's to lose at the moment. Delosio picks up another takedown and goes up 13-3. Delosio looking cradle. He's going to let Eddie up again. Again, Eddie doing a nice job, making it all the way to the finals of this of the Division II sectionals. Is just a sophomore. Again, it's always tough for the independents because they don't get the same competition throughout the year. But he's up against a beast. Delosio with a 9-point lead hits a quick, nice duck under from Alex Delosio. Good level change, good control of the elbow. Delosio back to that crossface. Now he's switched it up to a bar. He's looking for some control of that far arm. See if he can turn him. Up 9 points now. He's getting close to a technical fall. Delosio in here with now he's up on a gable. Now he's going to scoop him. Big scoop tilt there for Alex Delosio. He's going to pick up 3 more near fall, and that's going to put him up 18-4. The near fall not awarded yet as the pinning situation isn't over. Alex Delosio looking for a fall here. Patrick Eddy fighting hard, but the fall is there with 7 seconds left here in the second period. 126-pound champion from Lincoln, Alex Delosio. Good effort from Patrick Eddy, but just a little bit too much from the senior. He's on a mission to do some stuff for Rhode Island in the New England tournament this year. Wrestling at 132 pounds, from Lincoln, Alex De Silva. And from Moses Brown, Andrew Howard. All right, here we are at 132 pounds. We have Andrew Howard or Moses Brown. He's probably the heavy favorite in this bout, as he was the 3rd place finisher in the New England tournament last year at 126. Quick takedown here, and he's over on the line. De Silva, a junior from Lincoln. Decent season so far with a 4th and a 6th place finish in out-of-state tournaments. Gets an escape here on Howard. Oh, Howard, good snap down to a double, but runs out of real estate, not able to finish it. De Silva claiming that Howard might have had a hold of his headgear. Howard trying to change directions to create an opening. De Silva doing a nice job keeping his hands heavy on Howard's head. I haven't had an opportunity to see De Silva wrestle all that much, but he looks impressive. Good stance, good heavy hands, good control on the tie-up. Howard again in on looking to fake, trying to get De Silva to make a good step. Good pull, now in on a dump. Andrew Howard with a good dump takedown, good elbow control. Picks up another takedown. Now he's going to let De Silva here. Pushes him out of bounds, but gives the 1-point escape. 42 seconds left here in the first period. Oh, good shuck by Howard. He picks up another takedown. And he's going to get the push just to give the escape. Not my thing. I understand the thought process of being dominant in the match, but if you're literally trying to give somebody an escape so you can give them more points, it's just, I don't know. Especially when you got that position. Another good shuck by Howard. Was looking for some sort of side headlock scenario, but he switched on down to a single leg. He's cut De Silva back to his butt. He's picked up the other leg, and that gives him the takedown. It's now up 8-3. Andrew Howard, 8-3 lead here going into the second period. Again, Howard, extremely impressive, two-time sectional champ at this tournament. Last year, finished second in the state tournament, 126 pounds, but outplaced his competitor and finished third in New England. This year, won the Smithfield Invitational in his first tournament back from injury. 13-0 record this season, 78-3 career record. Again, in on a low single, able to pick it right up. Looking to trip De Silva, puts him down to the mat and picks up the takedown. It's now up 10-3. Again, an escape now for De Silva. This one well earned. 10-4. Howard's still in control of this match. Dominating the match on his feet. Inside now on a high crotch. Able to tell, good scramble here, but Howard comes out on top. De Silva tried to pull him over the top, but Howard, too slick. Great feet, great hips, finishes on top. Now is up 12-4. Howard's still vicious every time he lets De Silva up. He may be giving De Silva that point, but he's going to make him, pay for the fact that he's giving him that point. Howard hard on the head again. Good snap. He is able to control every motion of De Silva. He's pulling him, pushing him, causing him to step. In now, back on that sweeping low single. Takes it to the feet. He's looking to bring it up high, but now cuts it back down. Picks up another takedown. It's now up 14-5. 7 seconds left here in the period. He'll probably look to finish it on top. Again, Andrew Howard, one of the premier wrestlers in the state of Rhode Island. Last year as a sophomore, third in New England. Missed the first half of this season with an injury. It's a possibility that might hurt him in the long run, especially when it comes to the out-of-state competition that he'll see at the New England tournament. Deep half as he's taking it over the top. Not enough leverage in the position that he was in as De Silva's arm was starting to bend over the top of his head. A stall call underneath on De Silva. It's one of those things that the referee wants to make sure that the wrestlers keep action, keep wrestling. Escape point earned by De Silva, 14-6 now the match. Howard now in on a fireman's carry, loses the arm, is able to cut back to a double, picks up another takedown, now goes up 10 points. He transitions quickly to the half Nelson, he's trying to turn him. Maybe need to get out to the side a little bit to try and get him started. He doesn't have enough leverage to turn him at the moment. Yeah, now he comes out to the side, needs to lower his body just a little bit. He has no pressure coming from that inside left shoulder. He's trying to lower his chest here and get him to turn. I wasn't able to finish at that point. Now he's going to cut him one more time. It's up 16-7. Andrew Howard still working. Now De Silva going to turn it on a little bit. He's got to go for broke if he wants anything. 26 seconds left here in the match. Andrew Howard up 16-7. Still going forward, still pressing the issue. Good job. Snap down to the mat as he steps up, finishes, coming out the back door, returns him to the mat for another 2-point takedown. He goes up 18-7. Impressive as always. Andrew Howard is going to win this tournament for the third year in a row. 132-pound champion from Moses Brown, Andrew Howard. Before the start of the next match, we are going to announce the 106 and 113-pound place finishers. 106 and 113-pound place finishers, please report to the Olympic stand. At 106 pounds in 6th place, from Narragansett, Aiden McLaughlin. In 5th place, from West Warwick, Dimitri Vuvakakis. In 4th place, from Ponagansett, Kyle Forgetta. In 3rd place, from Barrington, Sina Anvar. In 2nd place, from Exeter West Greenwich, Derek Persicino. And the champion from Moses Brown, Nicholas Tevez. Stop getting good heavyweights. Stop making good heavyweights. At 113 pounds, in 6th place, from Lincoln, Ben Howard. In 5th place, from Mount Pleasant, Daniel Martinez. In 4th place, from Tolman, Cyrus Lewis Harrison. In 3rd place, from Narragansett, Michael Myers. In 2nd place, from Exeter West Greenwich, Joe Ricciuti. And the champion from Moses Brown, Abraham Bloom. Wrestling in the 138-pound final, from Tollgate, Max Procopio. And from Ponagansett High School, Jay Clark. Okay, here we are back at 138 pounds. We have Jay Clark out of Ponagansett. He's the wrestler in green. And his opponent, Max Procopio out of Tollgate, wearing the blue singlet with the red and white trim. Clark started the match with a flourish push out of bounds. Procopio looking to kind of get underneath here. Both wrestlers in an ear-to-ear tie. Clark with a slightly better tie as they had that underhook on that far side. Both of these wrestlers been around, both of them seniors. Final time wrestling in the Division II sectional tournament. Clark looks like he got his neck wrenched a little bit there. Asking him if he needs injury, and the injury time is going to start for Jay Clark. Well, while we take our injury time, while we take our injury time, we're going to give you a little information about the wrestlers. Max Procopio, a senior from Tollgate, 35-7 on the year. First in the Northbridge Invitational, second in the South County Invitational, fourth at the Marshfield Tournament. Jay Clark, who right now is down to 1 minute and 3 seconds of injury time remaining. Is also a senior, first in the South County Invitational, second at the Cumberland, and second in Mount Greylock. Has had great experience, though, here in the Rhode Island States. 2 years ago, finished fourth in the States at 113 pounds, and last finished third at 126. Not quite sure what might have happened to his neck. He's really looking like he's in pain, though. He's strained it good. 33 seconds left on his injury clock. Coaches for Pontigansett, they look concerned. This is not good. Only 15 seconds left. This is disappointing. Jay Clark is hurt. And that's going to be the match. Jay Clark is out of this match on an injury default. Wow. Max Procopio wins the match by injury default over Jay Clark. Not quite sure what could have happened, but it said, his neck looked like he was in a lot of pain. Announcing the results of the 120-pound weight class. In sixth place from Pontigansett, Josh Andrea. In fifth place from Providence Country Day, John Tortolani. In fourth place from Narragansett, Liam Mathieu. In third place from Tolman, Keen Marcello. In second place from Exeter West Greenwich, Blake Stamas. And the 120-pound champion from Hope High School, Abel Arias. Wrestling in the 145-pound final, from Tollgate High School, Aaron Travers. And his opponent from Pontigansett High School, Tyler Norrie. This is a match I've been looking forward for, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a quick attack here by Aaron Travers. Looking forward to this one. This has been probably one of the best weight classes in the state all year long, and three of its top wrestlers, or I would say four of its top wrestlers, as freshman from Barrington has kind of taken the scene by storm. At least three of its top wrestlers are all right here in the Division II tournament. We have Tyler Norrie out of Pontigansett and Aaron Travers from Tollgate. They head out of bounds again. Sorry we're not getting to this as fast as possible, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to do too many things at once. Norrie in on a single. Knocks him to his butt for a quick second, but Aaron Travers able to turn it into a whizzer. He's now trying to turn the quarter. He's almost there. Norrie able to face him as they head out of bounds again. Just some great wrestling in this weight class all the way through. Tyler Norrie had a phenomenal semifinal match against defending state champion Ebba Jarrell out of East Greenwich. Both these wrestlers wrestled at the Smithfield tournament earlier this year. Travers won the match. Now he's in on a single, able to cover the hip. Oh, no takedown awarded. Travers able to cover the hip and then put him on his hip. But now they're going to go over to the table and they're going to talk about this. Referees look to signal that the takedown wasn't awarded because the Wizard was still in. But they're going to have a discussion at the table. Might bring in the assistant referee to signal. So assistant referee Rob Smith confers with the original call, saying that Norrie was able to use that Wizard to keep himself off his hip before they went out of bounds. But a great scramble there nonetheless. Just a reminder of the team scores through the matches here. We have Exeter West Greenwich at 178 and Narragansett at 174. Narragansett yet to have a finalist, and Exeter is 0 for 3 so far, keeping Exeter in the opportunity to at least maybe make an unlikely comeback. A great shot by Aaron Travers. That's got to be the takedown there. And the takedown scored. Aaron Travers picks it up with a quick low double leg, attacking that far ankle and driving Tyler Norrie to his hip. Update on the wrestlers this year: Tyler Norrie, 40-6 record, a career record of 145-36. He picks up a quick escape here. It's the first place finish out in the Mount Greylock tournament, and then 4 second place finishes. An assortment of I don't know. A couple of takedowns on the line, not given by the official. I think I'm going to put away the papers and just kind of watch this match. There's a lot of great things, couple of great flurries, great edge situations happening so far. Travers up 2-1. Couldn't see in that last situation Travers' hip and how he was seated, or if Norrie had the far leg controlled. Tyler Norrie on top at the start of the second period, 20 seconds in. Down a point. I'm going to try and ride Aaron Travers out for the entire period. If he does, that'll be a great thing on his part. Travers trying to get up to his base. Norrie trying to cut the arm on from underneath. Travers now in there. Norrie reduces, come down to a double, and is able to take him down, back down to the mat as they head out of bounds again. Now down to 1 minute and 33 seconds left in the period. Norrie's still a long way to go if he wants to keep this a one-point match. Tyler Norrie hit for a caution. Looked like it was an improper start underneath, signaled by the referee. Norrie again riding from the top. He's got to try and return him to the mat. Tries to reduce to a single. He gets to the double. Able to finish on top. Nice job by Tyler Norrie to stay with that. This match is slowed to a crawl as we've had quite a few out-of-bounds situations in the last couple of minutes. But Norrie doing what he needs to do. He's got to stay low on the legs. Good job returning Travers back to the mat. Both wrestlers really working hard. And again tries to reduce, but Travers able to get the escape and goes up 2 points, 3-1. Norrie's got to be thinking for a takedown here in this period. He's got a minute to do it. Travers also wants to stay on the offensive. Oh, good sweep single attempt by Travers. Not able to finish. They go head-to-head on a double shot attempt. Norrie in deep. Well, not too deep. He separates there from Travers. Towards the edge of the mat, not a lot happening. Norrie takes it out of bounds to get a fresh start. Both wrestlers starting to look a little winded. Travers had to work really hard to get his escape point this period. Norrie worked just as hard trying to keep him on the mat to ride him out. Travers has to be careful about as much as he's going backwards. He doesn't want to give up a stall warning this early in the match, especially with probably a 1 point lead in the third period if Norrie gets his escape. There he goes, in on that double again, trying to drag his feet. He's not able to finish with them inbounds. Good call by the referee to call him out, but a great shot by Aaron Travers. He started dragging from about halfway through the white circle. Travers has to keep that up. He has to keep the pressure going forward. Norrie looked for a quick shot off the whistle. Drives right through Travers. Travers trying to stay inbounds. Another good period of good wrestling, 3-1. Norrie's going to go on bottom here for the third period. Needs a quick escape and then needs to work on that takedown effort. Not really explosive from Norrie. He looks to try and get some hand control first. Now he's to his feet. Travers reduces to a single. He's got it up in the air. That's a little funky. Gonna try and trip him. He's gonna try and return him. He does. Good job by Aaron Travers to keep control of Norrie in that one, return him to the mat. Travers riding that claw and rat ride. Norrie able to post that hand, but isn't it runs out of room as he was trying to spin away to get his escape. 3-1, still the score. Minute 28 to go here in the third period. Travers asking his coach if he wanted him to go neutral. He might feel a little bit more comfortable in that position. All right, now he's going to cut him right away. So that gives 1 point escape to Tyler Norrie. Makes it a 1 point match. A takedown for Norrie would put him ahead. One for Travers would probably seal it. Minute and 15 seconds to go. Both wrestlers still working really hard. Norrie sprawls away from Travers' high crotch attempt. They head out of bounds again. Norrie's got to turn up the gear a little bit. Norrie's trying to go now. Now Travers is on the defense. He's got to be careful here. And there's the warning. Stall warning on Aaron Travers as he backed away from 2 straight shots with no effort to counter. Good call at a good time by the referee. Get it early enough in the match. Oh, there's Travers in. Oh, good effort. Oh, he's got to save himself now, though. He got caught on his belly. Able to come back up to his knees. Norrie trying to clear a little bit more space so he could spin behind. Travers doing a nice job keeping it locked, but there's the space created. Norrie's going to try and reshot. Now he's in underneath. They head out of bounds again. Norrie tries another half shot off the whistle. Travers does a nice job blocking. He's got to be careful, though, again, about that block and not re-attack. Blocking like that is going to get him called for stalling. Oh, and a good shot attempt, though, here on the line. He sucks it up. Norrie's still in bounds. He hips him down, though. Short time left on the clock, and we're going to head out of bounds with only 10 seconds to go. Travers has got to be careful. He can't run. He's got long enough time where he's got to stay in the center of the mat. And there he goes. No takedown, a warning, and on a quick out of bounds call. Again, Travers got to be careful now. He can't sprint off the line like that again. He might give up another call. Good job taking the shot off the whistle. In there on the double, and that's the match. And Aaron Travers has won the Division II sectional tournament with a 3-2 decision over Tyler Norrie. "126-pound wrestlers, please report to the Olympic stand." In 6th place, from Moses Brown, Zachary Levine. In 5th place, from Hope, Derek Kuhn. In 4th place, from Tollgate, Zachary Calderon. In 3rd place, from Narragansett, Austin Rainey. In 2nd place, from North Smithfield, Patrick Eddy.
And the 126-pound champion from Lincoln, Alex D'Alosio. Wrestling for the 152-pound final, from Hope High School, Emmanuel Borsay. And from Exeter West Greenwich, Christian Labrie. We're here now at 152 pounds. Exeter West Greenwich has its fourth finalist of the night, Christian Labrie. And it's probably a safe bet to say that this is where Exeter starts to put it away. They have the two Labrie twins, defending New England champions, coming back and wrestling this year, both lined up in back-to-back weight class at 52 and 60. This is where they'll probably put the tournament away. But Christian Labrie still wrestling a tough wrestler from Hope in Emmanuel Borsay. Borsay real slick on his feet, real quick wrestler. Labrie advancing, looking for an inside high crotch, able to drive Borsay out of bounds. Labrie able to snap, changes quick directions on the spin. Borsay doing a nice job defending. Labrie still relentless on the attack, though, never stopping, moving forward at all times. Borsay doing a nice job trying to stay with him. Labrie tries to bowl him over, and they head all the way out of bounds. Emmanuel Borsay, he's a senior on the year, 31-2 record. First place finishes at North Providence and Mount Hope, and a second place finish at the George Schmieder Memorial Tournament. Last year, it took third place in this tournament at 145 pounds and fourth place at the Rhode Island State Tournament. The career record of 97-11. It's an excellent career for Emmanuel Borsay. Stalemate called here on the mat. Christian Labrie, just a little bit more impressive. He's a senior. Season record of 36-0. Career record 148-5. He won the prestigious Lowell Holiday Tournament this year, a 64-team two-day tournament out in Lowell, Massachusetts. Big tune-up for the New Englands, that tournament. Labrie, a three-time state champion, and last year finished first at 145 pounds in the New Englands. He picks up a takedown to go ahead 2-0 with 15 seconds left here to go in the match, in the first period, excuse me. Out of bounds called, and we'll wrestle the last 9 seconds from the center. Christian, along with his brother Andrew, headed to Brown next year. Both wrestlers willing to just finish that last 9 seconds to get the period over with. Choice is going to go to Hope. And Hope takes neutral. Had a decent period there the first time, able to stay on his feet for a majority of the period. Both wrestlers very quick. Labrie looking for a super duck. Borsay backed away and turned it into his own reshot. But Labrie pancakes him over, picks up a takedown. No near fall swipe yet. Now comes the near fall. He's got him in criteria. He's looking to finish it with a fall here. Christian Labrie could have it locked up. It's pretty tight. He's got him on his back. Borsay fighting hard to stay out of the fall. Labrie's still working for it, and he's got a lot of time to get it, and there it is. Christian Labrie, Division II state champion here at 152 pounds. The 132-pound place finishers, please report to the medal stand. In 6th place, from Smithfield, Andrew Davey. In 5th place, from Barrington, Ben Wright. In 4th place, from Providence Country Day, Kyle Salguero. In 3rd place, from Narragansett, Quinn McLaughlin. In 2nd place, from Lincoln, Alex De Silva. And the 132-pound champion from Moses Brown, Andrew Howard. Wrestling for the 160-pound championship from Tollgate, Joe Brosnahan. And from Exeter West Greenwich, Andrew Labrie.
Here we are at 160 pounds as Exeter hasn't technically locked up the tournament, but has now pulled 10 points ahead of, 10 points ahead of Narragansett. In this 160-pound final, we have brother of Christian, Andrew Labrie from Exeter West Greenwich. He has had Justin as an impressive career. Picks up his second takedown, goes up 4-0 over Joe Brosnahan from Tollgate. He's looking to pull him back in and try and secure a fall here. Andrew Labrie up 4-1. Brosnahan, a senior from Tollgate, 34-9 record for the year. First place in the South County tournament, fourth at Smithfield. Andrew Labrie, though, just as impressive a record as his brother, 148-9 career record. Also a two-time state champ, going for his third this year. And last year also a New England champ at 152 pounds. Oh, he locks up a tight cradle. Brosnahan over on his back in trouble. Able to break the grip, though. Nice job by Brosnahan to fight through that. Gives up a 3-point near fall and goes down 7-1. But impressive to keep his inside shoulder up and attack the grip and able to come out of that. Andrew Labrie looking for a quick stack tilt. Only able to get a 1 count as Brosnahan able to come through the other side. Labrie now going to give up the escape and go back to his feet. Labrie back in on a shot. Great takedown there by Andrew Labrie, showing his dominance. Does have a loss on the season. He lost in the finals of the Lowell Holiday Tournament as the Labrie brothers wrestled a set of brothers from Massachusetts. Christian Labrie won that bout. Andrew Labrie lost in a close 1-0 battle. It's a possibility that match will happen again at the New Englands in 2 weeks. Andrew Labrie up 9-2 over Joe Brosnahan of Tollgate. Dominating the match so far. That rat right half Nelson was looking for a crab ride scenario to try and maybe take it over the top. Brosnahan not willing to sit into it, though. Clears his hips first before he gets to that sit-out position. 10 seconds left to go here in the first period. Andrew Labrie looking like he's trying to get a tilt. Choice is going to go to Tollgate. And Brosnahan, does a smart move, puts himself on top. Maybe he can catch, go for something, give it a shot. Quickly goes to an ankle, but Labrie too fast, all the way up to his feet, really quick. Sprawls away. Hasn't gotten a point yet. No reversal, no escape, as it hasn't gotten to a neutral position. And the reversal is given first. He goes up 11-2. Now he's looking in on that inside. Oh, he almost had it locked. Brosnahan does a nice job, though, grabbing that baseball grip, taking that off of his head. Now Christian Labrie back on the crossface cradle, and this is going to be tight again. Doesn't have the crossface, though, but he's got it locked, and that inside shoulder is up. And again, Brosnahan did a nice job separating. He was able to clear the crossface before the cradle went to his back, which allowed him a free arm with which to work on that grip with. Andrew Labrie, though, up 14-2. Another three-point near fall would end this match. Oh, he's going to take him straight over the top, Mills style. Brosnahan again able to clear his head. Back to that cradle. Now it's locked up one more time. But they're out of bounds, so he can't score the near fall. He's going to try and second back in. A 2 count is coming for a 2 near fall, as he was able to pull him back inside the circle for a couple of counts before they went out. One more point now will make this a technical fall. Andrew Labrie, I'm sure, working to try and get some more team points. A win here for him would seal the deal for Exeter West Greenwich. Again, Exeter West Greenwich up 184-174 now over Narragansett. With only 2 wrestlers for Narragansett, even if they both won with falls, a win by Andrew Labrie puts it out of reach and makes Exeter West Greenwich the Division II sectional champs. 19 seconds left to go here in the second period. Andrew Labrie up 16-2 on Joe Brosnahan. He goes for a quick tilt. He's going to pick up the near. Oh, the near fall is there. So now once this tilt is over, this is going to end the match. 3-point near fall given, and that creates a technical fall for Andrew Labrie as he wins this match 19-2 and makes Exeter West Greenwich the Division II state champions. "138-pound wrestlers, please report to the medal stand." In 6th place from Lincoln, Michael Mora. In 5th place from West Warwick, Andrew Skorsky. In 4th place from Barrington, Jacob Mosby. In 3rd place from Hope, Austin Forrester. In 2nd place from Pontigansett, Jay Clark. And the champion at 138 pounds from Tollgate, Max Procopio. Wrestling at 170 pounds from Tollgate, Dave Navient. And from Pontigansett High School, Josh Norrie. So here we are at 170 pounds. Pontigansett and Tollgate. Navient of Tollgate in the blue and red singlet. Norrie from Pontigansett in the white and green singlet. Navient picks up a quick takedown. Probably the underdog in this match, but a good takedown there by Navient. He goes up 2-1. Both these wrestlers seniors. Norrie of Pontigansett, this year's record 44-2. First place in 3 tournaments, South County, Mount Greylock, and Smithfield. He's placed 4th in the States 2 years in a row. Last year won the sectionals and placed 3rd the year before that. It's a career record of 147-29. Navient, also a senior, this year's dual meet record of 15-2. Placed 3rd in the South County and last year 2nd in this tournament in the Division II sectionals at 170 pounds. Norrie trying to finish a takedown on the mat. And he does get control. Goes up 3-2. Looked to me like Navient had almost kicked Norrie out over the top. Norrie did touch down out of bounds, but Navient's hips still on the mat inside the circle, which allowed the wrestling to continue. and Norrie to come back inbounds and finish the takedown. Norrie picking up a quick set of near fall here with a tilt. He's now got him in a high bridge. He's gotten it 2 count. Ooh, and that's a quick 2 count given. Norrie's going to have an opportunity to score again. And a fall for Josh Norrie. He's the 170-pound Division II champion. He'll go into the States, the Division I number 2. One of the tougher weight classes in the States, 170. With the 145-pound place finishers, please report to the Olympic stand. In 6th place from Exeter West Greenwich, Kyle Manchester. In 5th place from Narragansett, Samuel Kershaw. In 4th place from Barrington, Samuel Lunston. In 3rd place from East Greenwich, Ebed Jarrell. In 2nd place from Pontiac, Tyler Norrie. The 145-pound champion from Tollgate, Aaron Travers. Wrestling for the 182-pound final from Exeter West Greenwich, Ryan Rickey. And from Narragansett, Michael Gallagher. Here we are at 182 pounds. Defending state champ and New England place finisher Michael Gallagher from Narragansett is wrestling Ryan Rickey out of Exeter West Greenwich. Gallagher, the heavy favorite going into this match. Both wrestlers in black singlet. Gallagher is in the white trim on the side. Looks like we might have an issue with the score clock. I think they were trying to figure out who was red and who's green. Rob, who's red? Red wrestler on your score is going to be Ricky. Gallagher hasn't picked up the takedown yet. He's trying to turn the corner. And there's the 2 points awarded for Mike Gallagher. Gallagher on top, controlling Ricky. Looking for a claw to the far side, spirals him out, looking to flatten him. Gallagher never been a prolific top wrestler, turning his opponents. Most of his stuff comes from his feet, but he's able to run a half straight over the top. Ricky's in trouble, and Gallagher picks up the fall. 182-pound champion from Narragansett is Mike Gallagher. He brings Narragansett closer, but with the tournament out of reach. Exeter West Greenwich cannot be caught. With the 152-pound finalists, please report to the Olympic stand. In 6th place from Pontiac, Colby Faridi.
In 5th place from Tollgate, John DiGiuseppe. In 4th place from Tolman, Darius Harrison. In 3rd place from Narragansett, Reed Nelson. In 2nd place from Hope, Emmanuel Borsay. And the champion at 152 pounds from Exeter West Greenwich, Christian Labrie. Wrestling now at the 195-pound final. From Burrillville, Nicholas Semek. And from Tollgate, Eddie Pierce. Three bouts to go here. We're at the 195-pound final. We have sophomore from Burrillville, Nicholas Samek, and junior from Tollgate, Eddie Pierce. Pierce, the wrestler in red. He has the navy blue singlet, red and white trim. Samek, the wrestler, the green wrestler, navy blue singlet with gold trim. Wrestler's feeling Pierce trying to reach for a high crotch. A little bit too extended on that one. Samek looking for a trip on a leg. He's got to cover the waist if he's going to try and finish this takedown. Pierce trying to turn the corner to create a cross-body ride scenario. He hasn't got it yet, though. It looks like we're going to be out of bounds with no control for either wrestler. Minute and 10 seconds left here in the period. Again, the team scores have been wrapped up. Exeter West Greenwich now 189.5 points. That 9.5-point lead with Narragansett only with one wrestler left. They cannot score enough to go ahead. That and Exeter West Greenwich still has their 220-pound stud, Carl Neff, coming. It's expected more points for them at that weight class. Pierce looking for an outside shot. Hasn't cleared by Samek's head or hands defense yet. He's shooting right into it, not allowing him to get enough penetration to get into those legs. Pierce again with a sweeping shot, but having not passed that initial defense of Samek, he's not able to get in. Samek reaches for a snatch single. Now trying to cut across to a double. Pierce doing a nice job. Ooh, something crazy happened. We might have an... Pierce has been called for unsportsmanlike conduct. We couldn't see it on the far side due to the camera angle, but he might have been giving him a good jab in the face with his crossface. So, I don't know if it's a... Probably should have been an unnecessary roughness call, but either way, it's a point for Samek, and he finishes the period up 1-0. It's like that referee a couple of years ago in the college football who awarded the penalty of unsportsmanlike conduct, saying that the football player underneath the pile was giving the other guy the business. Samek on top. Pierce looking to get back to his base. Samek doing a nice job with that tight waist, controlling Pierce's upper body, forcing his shoulders down to the mat. He's looking to tie up a wing on the inside. He's got it locked, but referee looking to make sure it stays legal. Pierce able to slip out of it. Samek now on a half. He comes out to the side. He's able to turn him, but he's not going to score there. They're out of bounds. Samek looking to pull him in. First-year Burrillville coach Justin Switzer pleading with Samek to pull Pierce back on the mat. Ooh, he might have stepped out on the far side, would put both wrestlers out of bounds. No longer gets the opportunity to pull him back in. Samek, though, controlling that top position. Pierce has got to work faster to get out of there.
Ooh. Samek threw that half and stayed behind a little too long, and Pierce tried to roll him. And again, Samek doing a nice job keeping the pressure forward on Pierce to keep his shoulders down on the mat. Tries to jump to the other side to get a half. Roll coming. Pierce not able to finish it. He's going to go the other way with it now. And he sits it through, and he's got a reversal. No near fall yet. Pierce now in control, though, and is up 2-1. Samek 18 seconds to try and tie this match up. Pierce will finish the period on top, 2-1. 3 consecutive attempts at a roll, one side then the other, and then back to the original. Cost Samek off his balance, off his hips, and he was able to finish the roll the third time. Third period, Samek on bottom. He's going to have to, an escape will tie the match up. Reversal puts him back up a point. He's to his feet. Referee's looking for locked hands. This is when he was taking him back to the mat. Pierce out to the side, driving here. Samek back to the center, and he ties the match up with an escape. 2-2, a minute and 40 seconds left. No takedown in the first period. This match may be destined for overtime. Pierce, good shot there, attempt on the end. Again, his shots aren't able to create any penetration as he's not clearing his head or his hands to get through. Just shooting straight into the tie-up of Samek. Samek creating the action going forward, but Pierce the only one attempting any kind of offense. Head out of bounds again, and we're back to the center. 1:07 left on the clock. Again, Samek the one going forward. Now Pierce has kind of turned the tide. Tries to rush it off. Adjust to a 2-on-1. Oh, but now Samek deep on a single. He's close to the edge of the mat, though. He's got to finish it on the mat. Pierce doing a nice job trying to get his foot to the mat. Samek trying to cut across to a double, and they head out of bounds. Nice job by Pierce to force the action into Samek and get them off the mat. 2-2, 30 seconds left here. Is it to yours? Pierce able to finish with a takedown, puts him on his butt and goes up. 4-2, 14 seconds left. Nicholas Samek has still a lot of work to do if he's going to try and tie this match up. Samek tries to sit out. Pierce did a nice job keeping his hips away. Now come back up and cover. 5 seconds to go. Samek, desperation roll attempt. It's not going to work. And Eddie Pierce from Tollgate, 195-pound Division II champion. Great match, great takedown. Pierce finally able to clear the hands of Samek on his shot, get in on the leg, finish his takedown. The 160-pound place finishers, please report to the medal stand. In 6th place from Pontiac, Hayden Bryant. In 5th place from Barrington, Christos Meltsakos. In 4th place from Smithfield, Nicholas Howard. In 3rd place from Hope, Marcoy Adotevi. In 2nd place from Tollgate, Joe Brosnahan.
And the 160-pound champion from Exeter West Greenwich, Andrew Labrie. Wrestling for the 220-pound final from Tolman, Daniel Stubbs. And from Exeter West Greenwich, Carl Neff. Here we are at 220 pounds. Defending state champ, Carl Neff. His opponent from Tolman, Daniel Stubbs. Neff trying a shot. Stubbs does a nice job defending. Neff with a quick reshot, though, as Stubbs wasn't able to get back to a good base as they went out of bounds. Heading out of bounds. Neutral still. Minute 36 seconds to go in the first period. Both wrestlers in black and red singlets. Stubb identified by the T on the front of his singlet. Neff in on a double, takes him to his butt, picks up the 2-point takedown. Neff also the wrestler in red on your scoreboard. Neff really tough on top. Great with a crossface series. Lots of cradles. Ooh, a quick stall call here for Daniel Stubbs. He's not trying to advance any kind of position. Neff back to, there's that crossface. He's got that cradle locked up. Stubbs is in trouble. Neff needs to separate a little bit as that inside shoulder is quite a way up. Trying to create a little bit of separation. Now he bellies out. If he bellies out and puts chin in that shoulder, it could be the end of it for Stubbs. There's the fall. Carl Neff, 220-pound champion. 6 more points for Exeter West Greenwich as they now have a 15.5-point lead going into the final bout. Will the 170-pound place finishers please report to the medal stand? In 6th place, from Barrington, Galen Wilbur. In 5th place, from Exeter West Greenwich, Dwight Anderson. In 4th place, from Smithfield, Nicholas Harvey. In 3rd place, from Pilgrim, Oluwasun Akinsoto. In 2nd place, from Tollgate, David Navayan. And the champion from Ponagansett, Josh Norrie. In the final bout of the night at 285 pounds, from Barrington, Noah Roby. And from Narragansett, Riley Chapman. Here we are, final bout of the night, 285 pounds. Roby from Barrington. He's in the navy blue singlet with the gold and white trim. Chapman from Narragansett, black singlet, white and red trim. Expecting a good matchup here. Narragansett, even though they're locked in 2nd place, this would be good for them. Finish a little bit closer to Exeter West Greenwich in the team race. Barrington also having an impressive tournament. An opportunity for them to have a champion here at the Division II sectionals. Both of these guys probably favored to place high also in the state tournament later this next weekend. Predictions here for the match. It might be a slow match on their feet. We'll see what happens when they get to the mat.
Both wrestlers not stalling heavyweights, not weak heavyweights. They're both a lot of upper body, a lot of throws, not a lot of shots. So we probably won't see a ton of action while they're on their feet. Head-to-head tie-up. Roby's headgear's come off twice now. Possibility if we can get some tape on it. So going to try and tape Roby's headgear up on the bottom. Make sure it stays secured and on his head. Before this match goes any further. This is not injury time for Noah Roby. Legal equipment that becomes misused or illegal through normal use. It's the discretion of the referee. So we're back to this period again. 30 seconds left here in the first. Double collar tie for Chapman. He was trying to pull Roby down. Roby want none of it. Getting out of there. Ear-to-ear tie-up. Chapman looking for a shug by. Again, as expected, match a little slow. Oh, Roby in on a double unders. He's got it locked in the back, but Chapman's got his arm pinned. Chapman looks like has the better of the hold. Helps that he had a little bit of leverage on the height advantage there. Was able to crunch on Roby's arms. Roby not able to pull that bear hug in. Narragansett going to go on bottom immediately after winning the coin toss here in the second period. Sensing that the match might go to overtime, they're looking to maybe control choice if the possibility gets it that far. Quick escape there for Chapman. He goes up 1-0. And we're back to the heavyweight feet work. Get Chapman in on that double collar tie. Roby doing a nice job working his hands back inside. Ooh. Looks like Roby's wrist might be hurt. All right, so we're going to have injury time for Noah Roby. Gets 1 minute and 30 seconds. This injury timeout comes free with no consequences. If he continues after this, he would take and a second injury timeout would result in the choice for his opponent of position on the restart. Roby seems to be all right. He's got that wrist heavily taped. 1 minute 34 seconds here left in the second period. He looked like he might have got it just caught in one of those tie-ups. But, for a heavyweight at this level, he needs all that grip strength that he's going to need, especially in those tie-up situations. So, wrist might come into play later on in the bout. Again, both these wrestlers in a very good heavyweight division for the state of Rhode Island this year. Roby coming in tough. Both wrestlers fighting hard for hand control inside. Although it's not 120 pounds and wrestlers aren't throwing shots everywhere, these guys are still working. It's a lot different as far as a heavyweight. You don't risk taking big shots from everywhere. It's a lot of weight coming down on your back. Roby had an underhook, but I think he's tentative to go in with his left hand because of that wrist. Now we're getting into the heavyweight dance, though. Neither wrestler really even trying to advance through that collar tie-up. Roby's got to go on bottom, and he's got to try and get his escape. Chapman got his within seconds. Let's see how fast Roby can get out. Roby trying to side Granby roll. He gets up for his one. That ties the match up. Both wrestlers able to get out rather quickly, which means that Narragansett's choice of going down first is probably going to benefit them, because if this match makes it all the way to the ultimate tiebreaker, they'll control that choice. With both wrestlers able to get out so fast, you can assume that they might be able to again. Again, neither wrestler really advancing through that collar tie-up. Roby's losing the battle of ground on the mat. Looks maybe a little bit more tired. Maybe Chapman in a little bit better shape, but he's also got that height advantage, which helps with that driving factor. Stands Roby up because Roby's got to be up a little taller to stay in that collar tie position. It allows Chapman to drive Roby backwards. Nice. First effort at any kind of advancement from that collar tie-up right there. As Roby tried to go underhook. He couldn't get through it, though. Now Chapman, he's got an overhook on that side. Let's see if he tries to do something with it. Roby able to slick his arm out. I think both these wrestlers are quite content to see if the match can be won somewhere other than on their feet. Oh, Roby trying to go for a throw. Realized real quickly he didn't have the advantage for it. Narragansett coaches are now starting to see that Roby's going backwards, and they're getting on the officials. They want a stall call. Again, I agree with the official here. I don't have a stall call on either wrestler, as both wrestlers really aren't advancing through this collar tie. We've got 6 seconds left here in the period, and we're going to have another minute of this scenario back on our feet as we go to sudden victory. First overtime match of the night here at the heavyweight bout. Noah Roby from Barrington, Chapman of Narragansett. This period is a sudden victory period. If either wrestler scores a point in this period, the match is over. Oh, Roby in on a shot. I'm not sure if I agree with this. He's got to get back to his feet. But now he's in on a beer hug. Chapman with the double overhook, so. Oh, and Roby able to take him down. To his back, they're out of bounds, and Noah Roby finishes the match. Oh, and he hurt his wrist, though, on that takedown. But Noah Roby wins the match 3-1 with a bear hug takedown here in the sudden victory period. All that time on their feet, and he was able to finish. Good, strong effort by Noah Roby to make to give Barrington a champion in this Division II sectional. We'll close out this commentary of all the matches here, but we'll stay with you so that you can hear the award winners for the remaining weight classes. With all remaining place finishers, please report to the medal stand. All remaining place finishers, please report to the medal stand. In the 182-pound weight class, in 6th place, from East Greenwich, Dylan White. In 5th place, from Pilgrim, Griffin Potter. In 4th place, from Hope, Joshua Akindole. In 3rd place, from Lincoln, Tyler Ballone. In 2nd place, from Exeter West Greenwich, Ryan Rickey. And the 182-pound champion from Narragansett, Michael Gallagher. They have the best finals and the OWs, if you could write them down and give them to me. You can Ask the refs.
The 195-pound weight class. In sixth place, from Exeter West Greenwich, Michael Petraka. In fifth place, from Narragansett, Ulysses Duncan. In fourth place, from West Warwick, Juan Urena. In third place, from Pilgrim, Michael Turchetta. In second place, from Burrillville, Nicholas Samek. And the champion at 195 pounds, from Tollgate, Eddie Pierce.
All right. Best finals match, Murray and Travis. All that right there, right? EWG's the champ. EW's the champ.
I got you.
So you had it all.
No, I'll call it out. You can hand it out over there. It doesn't matter.
The 220-pound weight class. In sixth place, from Providence Country Day, Jeremy Nunez. In fifth place, from Narragansett, Alexander Millen. In fourth place, from Cranston East, Greg Scott. In third place, from Barrington, Quinn Morvillo. In second place, from Tolman, Daniel Stubbs. The 220-pound champion from Exeter West Greenwich, Carl Neff. The 285-pound weight class. In sixth place, from East Greenwich, David Boudreau. In fifth place, from Tollgate, Timothy Warner. In fourth place, from Hope, Adonis Toribio. In third place, from Cranston East, Kenny Irizarry. In second place, from Narragansett, Riley Chapman. And the 285-pound champion from Barrington, Noah Roby. Now for the announcement of the individual and team awards. Voted on as the best finals match. The best finals match is the 145-pound bout between Aaron Travers and Tyler Norrie. Outstanding wrestlers for the tournament. First outstanding wrestler from 106 to 145 pounds. As voted on by the officials of the tournament, the outstanding wrestler from 106 to 145 pounds. From Moses Brown, Andrew Howard. Outstanding wrestler from 152 to 285 pounds. From Exeter West Greenwich, Christian Labrie. Team awards. First, a sportsmanship team award is voted on by the officials of the tournament. Sportsmanship team award goes to East Greenwich. And finally, the top 10 team scores. In 10th place with 61.5 points, Pilgrim. In 9th place with 77.5 points, Tolman. In 8th place with 78.5 points, Lincoln. In 7th place with 100.5 points, Moses Brown. In 6th place with 110 points, Honagansett. In 5th place with 123.5 points, Hope. In 4th place with 133 points, Barrington. In 3rd place with 152 points, Tollgate. (2014) Division II state runner-up with 180 points, Narragansett High School. And the 2014 Division II State Team Champion with 195.5 points, Exeter West Greenwich High School.